This next song is one of these really hard luck songs. It's an old folk song. I first heard this on Chieftain's album, which is an Irish band. And actually, the person who performed it was Mick Jagger. And he just did a great job on it. And it's called The Long Black Veil.
Okay, and we're holding a press conference today to let people know that we will be back here on March 2nd with hundreds and hundreds of more people to demand an end to poverty in America and an end to poverty in Maryland. Yes. Right? That is what we are about. So we're going to kick off today with a little song because music is important to the movement. I'm sorry, I'm David Mott, and I'm an activist and volunteer activist with the Maryland Poor People's Campaign.
Okay, now can you hear me? Yes. Okay, so yes, my name is David Mott, and I live here in Rockville. Yeah, hi there, David Mott here. I live in Rockville.
I live in Rockville, and I work with Linnell, I work with Rachel and Matt and everybody else in the Poor People's Campaign. Hello, I'm David Mott. I am an activist with the Maryland Poor People's Campaign.
Poor People's Campaign is Martin Luther King's Poor People's Campaign. It has been reimagined, and reinvigorated by Bishop Barber and Reverend Dr. Liz Theo Harris. And so it is a national movement. It is a movement to take dead aim at poverty. Right, and we talk about 5 interacting injustices with that.
And I am here today because I absolutely believe that there is no reason in the world that poverty should exist in the United States. Yes. I don't know. Poor people in this country represent over 40% of the population. That is a crime. That is a crime in the richest country in the world. There is no excuse for it, and it isn't because people are lazy. It isn't because people aren't educated. It is because bosses don't pay enough. We still have a minimum wage of $7.25 an hour. That is a crime.
We say poverty no more. We want justice for the poor. Everybody's got a
right to live.
We won't be silent anymore. Fight poverty, not the poor. Fight poverty, not the poor. Fight poverty, not the poor. Fight poverty, not the poor.
Shout, shout, sing it aloud. These are the things we can't live without. Come on, marching the beat. Come on.
Everybody's got a right to live. Everybody's got a right to live. Everybody's got a right to live. Say it now. Say it loud. Say it clear.
And I want to welcome you. You can see my little microphone here. I want to welcome you to the Maryland Poor People's Campaign podcast. It's on, And so in all seriousness, though.
The answer is, I understand perfectly. I feel the same way. Sometimes I just feel overwhelmed. But the reality is there are 36% of people here are poor in this country, in Maryland. And many of them are people you probably know, right?
One of the things we stress is that the community has to be centered in all the discussions about what happens here.
Absolutely. Thank you. We should sing a song before she goes. Okay, let's sing a song.
We're about to embark on a really intense and I think a big step up for us in the Maryland Poor People's Campaign. So
It's what we need and what we expect. What we need is, serious social program that lifts people out of poverty. What we expect is for our leaders to fight for it.
We don't need no filibuster, buster. Lots of work needs to be done. We don't need McConnell's filibuster. A new world is waiting to be won.
Everybody's got a right to healthcare.
Healthcare.
Everybody's got a right
To live.
And that's why we're going to Washington.
Yeah. Well, we had a lot. I mean, we did have 2 people on from DC and 1 person from Annapolis, but it was interesting to hear from DC from both Robin and Angela. And that situation is very dire. But certainly from the discussion we had, it is very clear that we don't intend to sit this one out.
I just think that it was extraordinary a thing for me, particularly because I did a lot of the outreach, and that really put me in touch with all of you and meeting people who were as committed and as principled and with the energy that you have and you brought was just an amazing thing for me, And the other thing I think is just this idea that people do care, right? And this idea of poverty, we cannot let that slip back under the radar again. And I think that was what was so interesting to me, that people really got that. They really got it.
I will not, fail to thank, Brother David Mott. Because, he brought us in contact with Poor People's Campaign. And now, Rabbi Elena and Reverend Angela, now we are joined at the hip.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, I can lead people out.
All right.
Okay, is it don't take a step backward? Is that what it is? Don't take, no. Okay, yeah. Don't pull off the cliff. Not one step, had to go forward together.
Not one step
back.
Forward together.
Not one step
back.
Forward together.
Not
one step back.
Good deal. You guys are safe. All right.
10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, a man was killed beneath the town called Rockville. Those that could see, they all did agree that the man who ran looked a lot like me. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The judge said, son, what is your alibi? If you're somewhere else, or you won't have to die. I said not a word, for it meant my life, for I've been in the arms of my best friend's wife. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. She walks in still in a long black veil. She cries, oh my boy, when the cold wind Nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The scaffold is high and eternity near. She stands in the crowd, though she sheds not a tear. But late at night, when the cold winds wail, she cries all my bones when it comes like veil. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. She walks these hills in a long black veil, cries on my bones when the cold winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me.
Thank you,
Thank you,
David.
Thank you,
David.
David.
We love
We
you
Thanks for
love
everything. We
you
love you.
forever.
You'll be missed.
See you guys.
Great
Toodles.
meeting.